Welcome to the League of Xcom, Season 3, Episode 5, Operation Dark Law. So, let's start off with a pro tip. Today's pro tip is about medkits. As soon as you see your first thin men, you need to start carrying 2 medkits. Not only do they allow you to become immune to their poison, but being able to cure someone else's poison is also equal as good. So, the first time you're going to meet thin men will be on your first council mission. With that, you want to make sure to have 2 medkits at all times once you've reached the council mission. On an escort mission, the first thing the enemy does is drop a thin man right on top of you. So I'm going to set everybody to Overwatch and get ready for it. You recommend what? Couldn't hear you over all the gunfire. Anyways, come on, Valen. We don't even have alien jail yet. Okay, with the first thin man being taken care of, it's time to move up. The first council mission will give you 5 thin men and 7 sectoids for a grand total of 12 enemies. This can be seen in all council missions, including bomb disposals, as you'll have 4 thin men drop right on top of you, and 1 at the start, as well as 7 sectoids running around somewhere on the map. The one nice thing about council missions is the missions are set up in a way that you will never have teleporting sectoids or thin men. So we move up. Unfortunately, I forget about another thin man that drops behind you on this mission. But we have Aurelia on Overwatch, and she will land 3 damage, making him a lot easier to take care of the next turn. Aurelia fires another round, but she's gonna miss, which makes that alien a lot harder to deal with. We still have Sivir, so we move her up also. And she's a pretty good shot. And with a 91% aim, I'm feeling pretty confident. With Sivir missing, we're left with one choice. Not only do we have to draw fire with Cinched, but we also need to land 3 damage. And a shotgun deals at minimum 3 damage. So we're gonna run and gun and hope he can dodge some bullets. The bullets get dodged, and he makes it to the thin man. A 94% shot is pretty good, and it'll connect. Now we have 10 aliens left. With that, we're going to move everybody back up to where they were before that root interruption. Reloaded. And after a quick reload, it's time to open the door. Got something over here. We pop open the door and find 3 sectoids, and they run for cover. I'm going to lead off with Trinomir. 31% shot isn't very likely, but this is kind of what we're going for. That's gonna miss, isn't it? Oh no. Okay, yeah. Good job, Trinomir. We don't call you Eagle Eyes for nothing. Because at this point we're gonna be playing the dice game, I'm gonna throw down a smoke grenade to protect the sniper and the assault. And I'm gonna have Singed also take a shot with his pistol. It'll land for 1 damage, but it'll make it much easier for Trinomir to pick him up later. The sectoids gets mind merged, moves up, and takes a shot. Over here. With that, it's back to Trinomir to try to score another kill. Yeah. Okay, well, I mean 31% chance is pretty low. We'll move Aurelia to back up Sivir, set her on Overwatch, and we take a shot with Sivir because she's got great aim. But she forgot to load the right bullets in. And 2 damage can be dealt with Singe, so we take a shot. But he'll miss. On their turn, the sectoid gets mind melded again, and he moves in for my flank. But not before tripping up Aurelia's Overwatch. And she'll fail me once again. Come on, Aurelia. Put your shit together. And with a flank, Sivir's gonna take some damage. With 2 medkits, that can easily be remedied. The sector traded his full cover for half cover though, so Trinomir will be able to get an easier shot off. And I'm hoping he'll hit it. And he does. With that, it's 1 sectoid left. We move Sivir back a bit, And Aurelia is going to use her medkit to heal her.
It's gonna hurt.
And we'll pull Silver back into some full cover. The final remaining sectoid charges and trips over Singe's Overwatch. It'll miss, but honestly it's a pistol. The sectoid then will shoot back. And because he's in half cover, we're going to have Trinimir take the shot first.
Taken care of. No rounds. It's killing time.
You might be asking yourself, why did I have Singe there the whole time without moving him up? Well, it's simple. From experience, I know there's actually a Thin Man right around that corner. Yes, this entire time we've been shooting bullets back and forth with the sectoids, and there's been a bloody Thin Man sitting there this entire time. So, we're going to go in and trigger him. But first, we're going to get some reload action on. We move Singed up to activate the Thin Man, and he promptly runs for full cover. Singe will use running gun to get a flank on the enemy, and take a shot. And the only thing remaining from that Thin Man is his brains in the wall. With that, we've taken 6 enemies down, and we only have about half left to go on this mission. So we're going to move up. Singe takes full cover and activates 2 sectoids. And we have the rest of the team file in. The sectoids charge at us and trip over Singe's Overwatch. A shotgun will usually miss, but it's a lot better than pistol shot in my opinion. Because if the shotgun connects, it can actually kill him. The sectoid fires back, but will miss. Because it didn't mind merge, I'm thinking the other one's on hidden Overwatch. So we're going to take that one out by just throwing dice at it. But we're going to improve our dice game first by throwing a frag grenade and destroying his cover. With his cover blown up, I move up Trinimir and I take a pistol shot to finish him off. But it won't work out for me. We still have Silver with an 88% shot. And now it's one sectoid left being active somewhere out there. So the trick is to just Overwatch and hope he runs into our fire. While he doesn't run into our Overwatch this turn, it allows us a chance to actually get the sniper out and put him on Overwatch. Suicidal tendencies kick in, and the sectoid charges. Silver will hit the sectoid for 3 damage, and the sectoid will return fire on Singed. Yep. It's panic all over the place as Trinimir panics, shoots Aurelia. Silver panics, but she actually knows where the enemy is. So she'll shoot the sectoid and finish him off. And finally, for the first time ever, I see a civilian panic. Now this is where the second medkit comes in. The first medkit healed Silver for 4 life, and now the second medkit will make sure that Singe doesn't die. With 2 more aliens down, we only have 4 left to go. And even though we're missing Singed, this is better odds than normal. We'll move the team up to find the sectoids. We won't find them this turn, but with Silver moving up, we're going to find the remaining 2. We find the last 2 remaining sectoids, and they run for cover. We set Trinimir on Overwatch, as well as Aurelia. I want to throw a smoke grenade here, but it won't cover Trinimir, and they'll just shoot at Trinimir if I get smoke grenade on everybody else. So we move Silver back up to full cover, and with the rest of the team. The sectoids mind merge, but do nothing. So we set everybody to Overwatch, and wait for the suicidal tendencies to kick in. One of them runs past the window, and that gives us a good opportunity to shoot him. Aurelia will miss, once again, and Trinimir will hit. Had Aurelia actually hit, there would only be 1 sectoid. The sectoid moves up and takes a crack at us behind half cover. Fortunately, it misses, so we're okay. We move up Aurelia, so we can see both sectoids. I have an equally chance of shooting one or the other, so I'm going to try to get the one that's mind merging, but I'm just going to shoot the building instead. I have Silver join Aurelia because I think I can get a shot on the other sectoid, but it appears I can't. And just for shits and giggles, I'll have Eagle Eyes take a shot. And I have Silver throw down a smoke grenade. Unfortunately, I said that last time the grenade couldn't reach Trinomir, and this grenade won't reach Trinomir either, so they'll just shoot at him next round if they do anything. Once again, they mind merge, and the Sectoid continues to run around full cover. This time he'll shoot Trinomir, but half cover is all we'll need to survive. We have Silver take a shot at the Sectoid, but she does 2 damage once again. Aurelia will move up so she can flank next turn. And Eagle Eyes takes a pistol shot to see if he can make anything happen. Nope. The Sectoid then moves to the other side of the crate and connects a shot to Aurelia. She'll panic and fire back. Yeah, good job. At least she did something right. We're gonna move up Silver where I know I can see the other Sectoid and take a shot. Once again, hitting the broadside of that building. We're gonna move up Trinomir just slightly and reload him. The last remaining Sectoid moves up and takes a shot at the panicked Aurelia. Lucky for me though, he's a terrible aim. And it's up to Eagle Eyes to try to save the day. With all the Sectoids being taken care of, we only have 2 Thin Men. And these 2 Thin Men won't appear until we move up the VIP. And it's also the reason why he's back there still. So we prepare for the Thin Men that will drop down when we move up the VIP closer to the extraction point. We move him up, and sure enough, a Thin Man drops down. But with 3 soldiers in Overwatch, this should be pretty easy work. So there's 1 Thin Man left. I have a general idea of where he is from past playthroughs. He generally appears on top of that building, though I don't remember exactly where. So we're going to have Silver run up there, and we're going to set the rest of the squad in Overwatch. And next turn we'll move up to VIP. Once again the Thin Man drops down, and we take some Overwatch shots. And once again Eagle Eyes gets the kill. With that, there's no more aliens left, and we finish out the mission. Back at base, we're finally able to build Officer Training School. Silver gets promoted and gets 3 medkits, which is going to be sweet. Trinomir got plenty of kills that mission, so he's going to get Squad Sight. And Aurelia will get Sprinter. We get some cash and some engineers, and that cash will allow us to build our new Officer Training School. Weapon Fragments finishes during this time, and we start working on alien materials. We get no action, so we continue until the end of the month, where we launch a satellite. This really comes down to money, and I'm going to go with Russia because they give 150 bucks. During this time, Alien Containment also finishes, and I build an Arc Thrower. And I also pick up Squad Size 5 after selling some dead Sectoids. Unlike Season 2, I actually remember to send a jet to Europe so we can protect our satellite, and it's the end of the month, and just like we thought, Brazil, Germany, and Mexico leave. With our new money, we're going to excavate, and we're going to go to the globe to find our first abduction mission of the month. We also started Carapace Armor after Alien Materials finished, and we have our new missions. Going for engineers has been going pretty well for me, so I'm going to continue on getting the engineers. Although I like Aurelia, her aim is actually pretty poor, so I'm going to switch in Twisted Fate now that he's recovered. He'll receive the Arc Thrower, and I'm going to give Nasus the second medkit, as well as give Trinomir the scope we built. And with that, we're on to the next mission. Join me next time for Operation Dark Calm, where hopefully we'll taste some aliens and then interrogate them. As always, please subscribe and like the videos, and leave me a comment on anything you think I could improve upon.